she makes like video content of old games, like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
baby.
Alright, if you're gonna have these conversations, can you please let me know?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're being insanely loud.
I am. I'm sorry. I was too loud, guys.
I gotta feel in trouble.
I'm sorry. My wife wants to go to sleep. I'm sorry, guys.
He says, would you do pack discounts for multiple packs, like 2 for $90, 3 for $130? No. Now, I'm curious if it's going to be any good. You know, there's people who've been blabbing about this game for like a month. Oh, look, I got the game a month early and I love it. Yeah, because you got it a month early. So, you know, normal people don't believe you. So let's see. I'm going to play you guys some highlight clips. And then we're going to come back for 2 more hours of 007 First Light here on this premiere stream. Okay? So I hope that you guys are enjoying so far. If you are, please like the stream if you're on YouTube. The likes will help a lot for engagement. And please consider supporting the stream in some way. I would appreciate if you're here for the new game to see if it's any good. If you like my content, please support it. You know, everything is appreciated today. Super chats, memberships, kicks, subs, tips, everything would be great. Okay? All right, I'll be back in like 10, 15 minutes. And then we'll do 2 more hours of Bond. I'll be right back. But in the meantime, enjoy some of these highlight clips from my history as a creator. See you. Very nice. So, thank you for chilling, everybody. We're back. No more breaks. Just 2 straight hours of gameplay here on the channel. And thanks for being patient. Thanks to those who are chilling, engaging, and supporting with the stream. I appreciate you. And there was a $10 Canadian super chat from Johnny P90 saying, oh, why did you cheat on Demon Souls? The glitch seems impossible to gain the level that you did. Come clean and admit you didn't legitimately level up to level 97. Thanks for the money. Appreciate that. Let's actually see what that is. That is $7.24. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. All right. So, if you, again, enjoyed the content today, I would appreciate it if you could support the stream in some way. Anything appreciated. If you're on the YouTube side, super chat, super stickers, memberships on the kick side, becoming a sub, gifting some subs, some kicks. Or you can tip me via PayPal. Anything would be greatly appreciated. If you are interested, which is completely unrelated to the content of the stream today, in seeing me do an unpacking of a pack of Pokemon cards. We've been doing this for 3 days. It's been very popular. For a $50 contribution, I will reserve some time at the end of the stream. And I will do an unpacking for a $50 contribution. All right? So, if anyone is interested. To be honest, I don't think we're going to have any of that today. We don't have any Pokemon in the rotation. We're not doing a trading card game today. So, I don't think it's going to happen. But just throwing that out there as a possibility. Yes, I would do it at the very tail end of the stream here today after 2 more hours of 007. Got my iced coffee, and I actually had a protein snack during the break. I was starving because, you know, and I've been working out with my new weight machine the past couple of days. My body is craving protein, craving sustenance. And give me more. So I had little snack there during the break. And it was pretty good, actually. I'm not going to lie. Okay? Okay, are we ready? Am I going to play Champions after Fire Red? We might. People are saying that they might want me to do another Pokemon game right after we finish Fire Red post-game. And Champions seemed fine. It seemed interesting. So I might. Retro Danny, how are you? Retro Danny is here. He has a haiku for us today for the premiere of 007. He says, the name is The name is James Bond. A freelance agent I am. I'm not MI6. Oh. Well, not yet. But he's about to join, is he not? Thank you very much, Retro Danny. I appreciate that. Okay. Are we ready to continue? All right, let's get going here. Whoa. Almost restarted the checkpoint.
Ronson, please pick up a phone and load up from the chemicals on the workbench.
Can't wait.
Okay. So it's a pretty interesting montage. Now, it's funny because some of the people in chat are like, oh, it's moving so fast or whatever, right? But I think that's the point. Like, they're trying to establish a baseline that this is a young Bond. He's not disciplined. He's just learning the ropes. You know, he gets through things via luck rather than skill. This is how these agents get trained, which is interesting because have they ever shown anything like this in James Bond before? They haven't, right? So it's kind of interesting to actually see how they become the spies that they are. You know what I'm saying? I actually think this is kind of interesting. Now, admittedly, for a video game, this is a lot of narrative. We're 2 hours and we've barely played any gameplay, but it's interesting. Like, I'm actually enjoying the ride. I just hope that we're going to get to the real game at some point. But obviously, this is interesting to me. So, what do you think? I'd like to hear everyone's thoughts. If you're watching this on demand, please leave a comment. What do you think of First Light? How they're building up the new Bond, right? All right, I'll be back with more First Light in just a minute here on DSP Gaming. See you then. Okay, I'm going to stretch. I'm going to drink. Very nice. I received a $5 tip from Grunch. Is it just me, or does this look like a knockoff of Splinter Cell Conviction? It basically looks to me like they took elements from many different games. Like, it looks like the environmental manipulation will be from Watch Dogs. Some of the sneaking mechanics, platforming mechanics. Yes, I would say, like, Splinter Cell is probably a good comparison. But I don't necessarily think they stole from it. Particularly because we really haven't had anything of that style of gameplay for a long time. Like, Splinter Cell's been gone for a while now. So it is interesting to see it kind of come back in a game that's about James Bond. So, yeah, no, I think I'm having a good time. I don't know what you guys think, but I am liking it. Although, admittedly, it's all narrative, right? We're going to get to what the main gameplay will be soon, I'm sure. But we haven't gotten to it yet. So, anyway, I got about an hour left on stream, everyone. I'm just going to stretch my legs for a second and then continue on. Again, if you're here for the premiere, if you're enjoying yourself, if you're happy that I'm covering this, then please support the stream. Only an hour left. We're at $63 to support. Yeah, that's a poorly supported stream. I'm not going to lie. I don't know why. I mean, yes, it's a narrative-based game so far. It's going to get to action. You know, games do have a build. You can't just get to the action immediately in certain kinds of games. I think that they're doing a good job here of kind of exploring the plot and building to it and everything. But it would be great to get some support today. Reminder, if I get a $50 contribution, yes, at the end of the stream, we will be opening a pack of Pokemon cards, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that anyone cares about Pokemon cards. You're here for Bond, right? But yeah, please, if you haven't yet, let's get some support for this stream, and then we're going to play for another hour. Let me get some stretching here.
Oh, I'm gonna give you a hiding. Huh? We'll see now. Yeah. Right away.
You're in it now, Bond.
There's a madman down there.
Why can't I fight? You won't let me.
He's bleeding out.
What I was hoping is if I threw the hammer at the guy, it was going to knock him and he was going to fall like over the edge like the other guy had previously. But it didn't work that way. I think that's what they wanted me to do.
We need backup. Now.
You're in it now, Bond.
Certainly am. Maniac, send out.
Why are reinforcements coming? This doesn't even make sense. What? Oh my god. Yeah, this is dumb. The guy somehow called reinforcements while I was hitting him.
I can show you how it's written.
Okay, back on track. Other guys taking a bit of a kip.
So the guys who have armor call reinforcements, yet he called them magically without ever doing anything. He psychically contacted reinforcements. Oh. Whatever. Okay. And then, wow, guess what? I just received an anonymous $50 tip. This person says, great game. Let's get momentum for 007 here at the end of the stream. Thank you for a $50 tipper, whoever that was. Obviously, I appreciate that a lot. I mean, literally biggest support of the day. Nearly doubled the support of the stream right there. So thank you very much, whoever just did a $50 tip. If you have enjoyed the 007 stream, please, last chance to support it on this premiere stream, okay? But let's keep going because I want to see what's going on in the cutscene here, okay?
Immediately. A
What?
situation's arisen. A matter
Jack Ryan Gaming, thanks for $2. I appreciate it. Yeah. Where the hell is Q? Perfect timing. We ended the intro at the end of the first stream. So I'm curious what everyone thought. For me, I'll say this. The buildup is interesting. Now we have an interesting plot, right? A defecting agent who's coming back, supposedly. Your first mission with all these recruits or whatever. It's like that, the newbies are going to go out and try to do something together, which is kind of cool in my opinion. The gameplay is a combination of combat, such as what you would do in like almost Uncharted or Splinter Cell. There's a lot of sneaking like Splinter Cell, but also some stuff like Hitman, I would say. There's platforming. The platforming is more similar to say Uncharted, I would argue. There's scanning in the environment and interacting with gadgets such as Watch Dogs. So it is quite a few things that's kind of combined together. I'll admit, 3 hours for an intro is pretty lengthy. If it was longer than that, I probably would complain. I am happy that we finished the intro in the first stream, because now it seems like the next time we play, we're going to get to the real game. Then you'll make the judgment, because I know it's going to happen. People are going to be saying, so what do you think of 007? Is it good or not? Like, I really don't know. We just did the intro. Like, yeah, it's interesting. I like the story. The elements of the game seem like they'll be good when put together, but you haven't really put them together yet. You know what I mean? Like, we haven't had a real mission where you're going to implement all these things and see how they're all going to work. So I am enjoying it so far. I will play it again later in the week. If you liked it, I hope that you will engage with the content. Those who are here, I hope that you like the stream. If you're watching on demand, please like the videos, leave comments. But admittedly, weird for a premiere. We had high attendance, but our support isn't so great. It was all right. I would hope that next time that we play, perhaps it'll pick up a bit. Maybe some people didn't want to come by and support today because they're playing it themselves or whatever. I don't know. But I will be playing it later in the week, and I'm hoping for a good turnout and hopefully to get, some support next time, more in line with a brand new release. So, but anyway, thank you. And whoever that final $50 tipper was, thank you so very much. I mean, much appreciated there at the end of the stream. And there'll be more 007 First Light coming later in the week here on DSP Gaming. Okay, everybody? A couple quick things, because, of course, the trolls idiotically spam the chat, and you guys know the deal. I just ignore their nonsense. I'm not going to pay any attention to them. I just outright ban a lot of them. So why are we not opening a pack of Pokemon cards? Because the tipper didn't say they wanted it. They specifically said this is support for 007, and even was trying to rally more people, and it didn't work. If they had said, hey, this is support for 007, and yeah, let's open a pack of cards too, then we would have, but they didn't say that. They said this is for 007 specifically. And again, like I said, I'm not going to open cards unless people specifically want it. That way we won't blow through the cards too quickly, Okay. Look at this. Icebreaker survived the helicopter crash. Sleight of hand disarm an enemy by shooting a weapon from their hand. 100% of players have gotten those achievements. So 100% of players who played got that far. From Malta with Love, complete your training as a recruit in Malta. And then Shake and Not Stir, complete your first assignment at the nightclub. So there you go. Okay. All right, guys. So it is time for break. I'm now going to upload this premiere gameplay to the channel. Remember, tonight, we're doing another premiere. We're just not doing it on here. Tonight on the late stream, we will be playing Subnautica over here. Which means I will have to actually swap out and play that on my Razer Wolverine because the Steam controller does not work with the games through the Xbox app. So, tonight, 7 p.m., the stream will begin. 7:30-ish, roughly, the gameplay will begin. And I hope that you all will join me